Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Anarchy here on CWE Network on YouTube channel. So far coming up for you tonight, we've got some cracking matches up for you tonight. So starting off here with Cali against Sophie Raydog. We've got Shane Cox against Kevin Blackwood. Corey Storm against Jordon Cho. We've got the Intercontinental Champion Munday against Tito, Sakamoto, and in the final match Daniel Dyno against Damien Cross in that main event. So starting off here with the women's here. So just saying that Shane Cox against Kevin Blackwood, the winner of the match, will go on to face Aaron next week for the CWE Intercontinental Championship on Anarchy. And also with Damien Cross against Daniel Dyno, the winner of that match will join Devil Storman and be part of Team Anarchy as well. And say in a few weeks time, 3rd of January, Sunday 3rd of January, is the next pay-per-view, Devil's Playground. It's our own Survivor Series theme pay-per-view. So more of that to come in the next couple of weeks or so. And so we've got Sophie now making her way down to the ring. And so she's still wearing that protective mask, whether she's going to take that off anytime soon, who knows. It was like after the Aftershock pay-per-view a few months ago, she was in that crash with Dad Billy and Adam. You still see some scars there around her face. Obviously the doctors and medical team still saying that she needs to wear that mask. But since she's come back, she's been quite dominant inside to see if she can carry it on here against Cali. And Cali straight away kicks and punches to Sophie. You can see the size difference there. Sophie obviously one of the bigger ladies here, taller ladies on Anarchy. Nice leg drop there. So she'll be using the size to her advantage. Cali will try and use her speed to try and get Sophie down. Sophie disrespecting Cali and a slap across the face. Sophie now with Cali. Nope, Cali's with first hand to a nice arm drag to get at that movement. Just going after the ref for some reason. I don't know why. Probably just lost the concentration. Eyes with Sophie into the turnbuckle there. Cali now showing the strength. Picks Sophie up and just snakes eyes her across that top rope. Off the ropes. What's she going to store? And she managed to miss Sophie. Sophie just watching her. And Sophie probably just toying around with her. Playing possum. Sophie now using agility there. Look at that. Agile that is from crossbody block from that middle rope there from the corner. And Sophie just whips Cali's head there against the mat there. That's certainly gonna hurt. A nice crucifix there. Going for the pinfall, and no, Cali kicks out straight away even before the ref hits the 1 count. Sophie now with Cali off the ropes. Sophie whether a Hulk could run and ever Cali counter into a nice power bomb now. And Cali now backbreaker to Sophie. Starting to get the upper hand now of this match. Cali a nice running snap neck breaker there. Cali going to the top rope here by the looks of it. Just taking the time now. Went for a big knee drop there and Sophie rolled out of the way. Sophie now with Cali and nice spine bust there. Going into the pinfall. Ref slightly out of position and Cali kicks out even before the ref could start a count now. The ref definitely out of position there and Sophie now with that belly to belly suplex. You see Sophie there pleased with herself, taunting to the crowd. What's she looking like? She's going for that bone crusher finishing move and she connects it on Cali. Is this match going to be over as quickly as it started here? 1, 2 and 3, and that's over already, ladies and gentlemen. Sophie again picks up another victory. Wow, oh wow. She's definitely putting herself forward to get a shot at the CWE Women's Championship in the near future. And how would she love to have that title around her waist. As I say, Sophie was always been the Fusion Women's Champion, so she's used to tasting gold around the waist. But here comes Lexi Quinn. What's Lexi Quinn doing here? Lexi there trying to go after Sophie. Sophie fighting back. No. I say Lexi debuted last week and defeated Jay Torres, but what is this all about? Lexi there. Oh my god. It's like a butterfly gut buster move there. And a code breaker there by Lexi. What is... I have no idea what this is all about. You see the ref there trying to stop Lexi. Lexi now. From the top row, twisting moonsault. Oh my days, what is... Hopefully we'll get some answers for you soon about all this. This is crazy. And welcome back, and then we've got Shane Cox now coming up against Kevin Blackwood. And as stated earlier, the winner of this match will face Aaron next week for the IC title. And I say hopefully we get some information about why Lexi decided to come out and attack Sophie. Absolutely mental start to this evening's show. So it was Shane Cox now making his way down to the ring. We've not seen Shane for quite some time. He decided to take a step away from wrestling, went back to training, done a bit more in MMA, travelling the world, and then he's decided to come back to CWE and back onto Anarchy. And what an introduction that would be, what would turn out to be if we managed to beat Kevin Blackwood tonight and get straight away an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. see that he's very confident. He's ready. He looks in great shape. And so here comes Kevin Blackwood now. And so Kevin's had opportunities at trying to get a championship shot, but whenever he's had that opportunity, he just never manages to get over that last hurdle. Maybe tonight's his night. Maybe he'll finally actually get a match at the Intercontinental Championship. But we'll have to wait and see what happens there. And say, just in the meantime, just to let you know about Devil's Playground pay-per-view. So at the pay-per-view, we're going to have a few cross-brand matches for you as well. And so the Women's Championship will be defended there as well. Also the Tag Team Championships will be defended at Devil's Playground. And we all know that Lancelot has got his Universal Championship shot at Devil's Playground. At the moment it's against Braxton. Whether Braxton keeps the title until Devil's Playground, I'm not too sure. Obviously, keep an eye on Prophecy to see what happens there. And we've also got a traditional 4-on-4's 5 series match. So in a couple of weeks time here on Anarchy, a couple of nights before Devil's Playground, there'll be Team Prophecy against Team Anarchy. And the winners of that match will then face Team Destiny at Devil's Playground. So in the next couple of weeks or so, we'll find out who's going to be on Team Destiny and Team Prophecy. And weeks leading up to Devil's Playground, is certainly don't want to miss any of the shows here. We're starting off in Shane straight to Ray. The forearm smashing and a big scoop slam there to Kevin Blackwood. And so you know Shane's got to be using all his MMA background. When you see that Kevin going to the knee to Shane, that is not a bad idea, that's a great idea. To get the big man down. Look at it, it's just raining down them knees across the chest of Shane. Kevin now with Shane. Trying to look like for some sort of move down with Shane. Got to have that nice Northern Lights suplex there. So Shane's definitely been training. Oh, Pitt's coming up and into a power bomb there. You hear the impact there Kevin had on the mat there. Very hard landing there. And Shane now released German suplex there. And so a lot of people say this doesn't hurt when they hit in the ring. They certainly do. Under that mat there is not a lot. It's a little bit of padding and it's just literally the canvas underneath. It definitely does hurt. And Kevin now fighting back, working back on that knee that he targeted earlier. Kicks Shane to the gut. What's he going to do? He picks him up and into a front suplex. Kevin now with Shane picks him up. Kick to the gut once again. What's he going to do? A nice DDT. Shane landing right on the top of his head now. Kevin now going for the pinfall early on his match. Just one, and it's just one count now. A little bit too early there to think about probably picking up the victory there by Kevin. And Kevin now knows Shane with first Irish whip. Kevin over the top rope. And Shane brings him in the hard way. Belly release suplex there. Kevin now. Big forearm smash there. You can literally hear the sound of that hitting Kevin's jaw. Shane now with Kevin. What's going to another release belly to belly suplex. Shane definitely dominant now in this match. Taking his time, picking away at Kevin. A nice European uppercut there. There's Shane is rolling his shoulder, maybe done a little bit of damage to it. Not too sure. Shane Irish whips Kevin into a turnbuckle. Waiting for a close on. Kevin counters it. Knife edge chop. And another one. You can hear that from here. Connecting. Kevin now going to that middle turnbuckle. Looking for that fist drop and he managed to connect across the nose there Shane. And Kevin now just stomping away on the chest of Shane here. And so you're pretty sure that Aaron's going to be watching this match before He comes out later to face Tito. And Shane there, a nice captured release suplex there. What's he going in store here? Just waiting for Kevin to come out. He's stalking him. He's kind of looking for that coquina clutch. And he looks like he's got hold of it. Is it? Oh, he's got his legs around his waist. That's got to be. He's squeezing around his waist. That's got to be even do harder for Kevin to breathe. Has Kevin got a tap? Oh, he had no option. He had to tap there. And what a way to come back for Shane and win here on Anarchy. And he's got that opportunity to face Aaron next week. I'm pretty sure Aaron was watching this match backstage. I'll say he's got to know how dangerous Shane can be. Look at this. He's got a coquina clutch right in, locked in, so tight there. And once you've got his legs around the wrap there, squeezing on the ribs as well, even adding more pressure, making it even more difficult for Kevin to breathe there. And Kevin's had no option, he had to tap. I don't think anyone would blame him for doing that. But congratulations there to Shane. And let's see what happens next week now on Anarchy. Let's see whether Shane will be your new Intercontinental Champion or whether Aaron will be able to keep hold of it. I'll say coming up for you next day is Corey Storm against Jordon Chow, sorry. So Corey Storm here making his way down to the ring. And so Noble, he's one of the youngest wrestlers that we have here on Anarchy. He's still got a lot to learn, this kid. And so he's not, as far as I can try, he's not running actually on Anarchy inside on Fusion. I think he might have picked up a couple of victories there. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, but I'm sure sooner rather than later he will start picking them in the victories and start showing his potential. And so he's got the look, he's got the character to be a big star, but he just doesn't seem to be gelling all of it together. Something just doesn't seem to be clicking, but who knows, maybe tonight is the night. But here comes Jordon Chow. Jordon made his debut a couple of weeks ago. Here on Anarchy, beating Robert Shaw. And I've just been told that actually at Devil's Playground, in one of the cross-brand matches we're going to have the Intercontinental Champion Aaron Wade, if he keeps that title then, against JJ Ramirez, who's the Extreme Champion, and then also Blade, who's the Pro Fighting Champion. Oh no, sorry, JJ Ramirez is the Pro Fighting Champion, Blade is the Extreme Champion, and so if they keep all them titles, then they will be facing against each other in one of them triple threat matches. But more on that later. Here we go, got Jordon now straight away getting the upper hand on Corey. And Corey now, nice DDT there to get Jordon down to the mat. So Jordan's trying to roll onto the outside of the ring there on the apron. Corey there straight away on top of him. Jumping, leaping DDT onto the apron now. And trust me, that is gonna hurt. There is no padding on that part of the ring. And Corey now, top rope here. And a 450 splash. Managed to connect there on Jordon. I thought he might have gone for the pinfall there, but Dyno picks him up. And a nice insecurity there by Corey on Jordon. Oh, looking for a knife edge chop there, and then Jordon, a nice close on there from behind now. Manages to connect. Jordon now goes in that head scissors, take that and finish off with that dab. Is full of confidence, Jordon is. Jordon now with Corey, go behind and gut buster there, dropping him across his knee. Jordon now went for an Irish rib there. Corey's managed to reverse that. And Jordon again with that clothesline to get Corey down to the mat. Rolls him over. And a big wind up L-drop though across the back of the neck there of Corey. Jordon got now in store with Corey. Irish strips him into the turnbuckle. Kick to the ribs. Places Corey's onto the top turnbuckle there. Jordon now. And going for a face bulldog there, front bulldog there by the looks of it from that top rope there. Jordon now. Irish rips Corey onto the apron. What's he going to do here? Jordon now. Showing his strength there, brings in Corey the hard way. A big suplex there. And Jordon now saying it's near finished, near time to end all this. Jordon now kick to the gut. A sliding knee to the rib area of Corey. Jordon now Irish rips Corey into the turnbuckle. Kick to the ribs once again. Knife edge chops there, raining down. And look at him. You can hear that. Certainly got to bright up Corey's chest. Jordon now with a back suplex, still got hold of Corey, and a second back suplex. He's still got hold of Corey, going for the trifecta here, and he connects. Jordon now with Corey off the ropes, and he's that big knee. Can easily break a nose with that jumping knee now. Jordon, it looks like he's got to look for that dungeon lock submission hold. They managed to put away Robert Shaw with. He does look like, it looks like he's got that synced in real tight. He's not going to let go. Corey trying to reach for the ropes. He can't get any. He's had to tap. He's had a tap again. What a victory here for Jordon. You can see that he's got that dungeon lock locked in there really tight there, Corey. Although Corey had to tap out. And one other piece of news just breaking in: Jordon will be at the Devil's Playground pay-per-view as well in one of the other cross-brand triple threat matches. So a big opportunity there for Jordon representing Anarchy. Let's see now, coming up now is Tito Sakamoto against the CWE Intercontinental Champion Aaron Rayd. And so Tito here making his way to the ring. Tito was very present on Purgatory. Obviously Purgatory was one of our shows based in Japan. And now he's come across the river, come here to the UK to try stuff in Anarchy. And what a way it would be if he can pick up a victory on his first night here on Anarchy against the Intercontinental Champion Aaron Rayd. That will change the landscape here for sure. say, don't forget, after this match we have got that main event, Dyno against Damien Cross. And like I said earlier, the winner of that match will join Devil's Dorman in Team Anarchy. And you've got to say, either one of the two guys join Devil's Dorman, Team Anarchy, so very, 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 very good. But I'm pretty sure we're here over the next week or so from COLTON, GM of Prophecy, and who will be on Team Prophecy. I'm sure Tyler will tell us also who's going to be part of Team Destiny. You see Aaron now, very, very confident. They say that once he managed to beat Lucid for that Intercontinental Championship, he's never looked back. So Tito seems primed, he's ready. Aaron quite relaxed there, like resting in the corner there, maybe relaxing a little bit too much, and Tito straight away coming back with punches and a big kick there to the side of the head of Aaron. Tito now, nice snap suplex there. Maybe Aaron's a little bit surprised that he didn't think Tito would be like this straight off the bat. Tito now with Aaron on the apron. No, Aaron with no big insecurity there by Tito, gets Aaron down onto the mat outside. You can see that Tito trying to, he's talking some smack there to Aaron, and just throws Aaron into the ring post there. Ref signing the 10 count now. But Aaron now fighting back, knife edge chopping, kick to the back, knife edge, another kick to the gut, and just throws Tito back into the ring. And a nice flatliner now by Aaron, and a kick to the chest there as well to finish it off. Just pounding away with the head of Tito. Aaron now with Tito off the ropes. With the closer they manages to connect, and into a lifting with first DDT there. Aaron now go behind into a German, big high German suplex. So you can see the way Tito landed right on his neck there. Could have easily done some damage there. Also Aaron and maybe sending a message to Shane saying, what you can do, I can do better. But Tito again knocks Aaron down on the outside. Tito now onto the middle rope. What's he trying to do? He's going to the top rope there. But he's only just noticed that Aaron's back up, so he's probably gonna, as he jumps down, to think again about probably jumping from that top turnbuckle there. And Tito now with Aaron off the ropes. Went for like a scoop stab there, but Aaron counters it, float over and into a nice swinging neck breaker there. So Aaron's very targeting that neck area of Tito, a nice snap DDT there. Aaron now go behind and a jumping neck breaker there. Raining them forearm smashes to the head and to the back, and a nice backstabber there by Aaron on Tito. Aaron now Tito. He's going for that brain bust into that neck breaker there, going for the pinfall here. 1, 2, and Tito kicks out. Aaron thought he picked up that victory there, he had that leg to it. Tito just managed to kick out. But Aaron now kick to the gut, off the ropes. We've seen this before, and he hits with a shining wizard. Is that gonna be it? 2 and 3. And Aaron picks up a victory. And now he's got to focus on next week's show. He'll be facing Shane Cox. Here we see the closing match, end of this match here, and see Aaron hitting that shining wizard right on the side of the head of Tito. There's Aaron picking up a victory, and he's going to look forward to that match against Shane Cox next week. And now you got main event here. Daniel Dyno against Damien Cross. So Damien made his debut a couple of weeks here on Anarchy, beating Sato Lene in that match. Let's see if we can pick up another victory. Daniel's been on a bit of a losing streak lately, like he lost to Lancelot just before the No Escape pay-per-view. I'm sure Daniel now will be looking for redemption, trying to get back to winning ways. And what a way by coming and winning this match and being part of Team Anarchy. I'm sure either one of these guys will turn around and say if they win it, they'll be like the team captain for Anarchy, so to speak. And here we are, just waiting for the arrival Damien Cross. And here he comes, just rising from the ground now. Saying his debut against Sato is very dominant. So Sato managed to get a few blows to Damien, but Damien was just too strong, too powerful for Sato. And so this is going to be a very big match for these two guys. Both of them tall and strong. It's very hard to pick a winner out of these two. So the fans here are ready for this main event, and you see Daniel and Damien both ready, raring to go in this match. And off we go, and Damien go up into a roll pin straight away, try and get a pinfall. That's very smart of Damien, I suppose. And Daniel now coming back, chop it, and Damien now big clothesline, gets Daniel down. Damien now with Daniel off the ropes, went for an elbow, maybe went for that back elbow that finished off Santo last week, a couple weeks ago. Daniel saw that coming, scattered in, now raining the blows there to Damien. Daniel now with Damien, picks him up. What's Daniel got in store here? Got hooked up into a fisherman buster there. And Daniel now just stomps on the head there of Damien. And Damien's now fighting back. Running DDT there. Manages to connect to Daniel on a big elbow drop there across the chest. That's certainly going to hurt from someone the size of Damien. Just picks him up and just throws him on the floor. As Daniel's no small guy, but Damien's made him look small there. Ray just chucked him on the floor. So Damien now with Daniel. Always strips him off the ropes. Coming together there between the guys there. Daniel now working on the leg. Throws Damien on the outside. Daniel got installed now. The big guy's gonna fly into that wrecking ball drop kick. You see the fans there showing appreciation of the agility of Daniel. Daniel side headlock. Damien moves out, gets out of that knee. Damien now with Daniel against the rope, just raking his eyes across that top rope there. Just flings them off it. Damien now with Daniel picks him up. He's going to into a big sidewalk slam now. Just stomps on the chest of Daniel for good measure. Arch rips him again off the ropes, and a big flapjack into the gut buster there. The elevation, the height. Daniel was there. And say Damien's like 7 foot, so Daniel could have easily be like 8 foot in the air there when he landed across the knee of Damien. And Damien now just working on the rib area again of Daniel, just throws him halfway across the ring now. See Damien now, he's signaling the end here. So they think it's nearly time to put Daniel away. Daniel fighting back now, knee to the gut. And a big hurricane runner there. Damien now rolling on the outside, trying to get his breathing space between him and Daniel. But Daniel's still on top there. He's not letting Damien rest. Yeah, and Damien now with Daniel. Irish whips him into the side there. And Damien now raking across the back there. And just throwing Damien on the outside there. Picks him up and just throws Damien across the apron there, the barricade there. Gets back into the ring. Damien just taking his time, letting Daniel come back into the ring. Mate, he was playing possum there, just letting Daniel thinking he was taking a bit of a rest. Damien off the ropes into that back elbow there. That isn't the one that he uses to finish Satio off. But he's going to look for it now. And there it is. That's that big back elbow. That's it now. Damien's got the leg hooked. That's the 2, and that's the 3. No. And Daniel kicks out. So no one has kicked out of that move as far as we're aware. Daniel now showboating there, wasting time. And Daniel now big headbutt. Irish rips Daniel into the turnbuckle. Damien going to still now. Thrust into the gut of Daniel and throws him across the ring again. Damien is raining them elbows to the side of Daniel's head into the shoulder area as well. Damien telling Daniel to get up. What's Damien got in store now for Daniel? Side headlock again. Daniel again knee to the gut. And another big hurricane runner there. Damien looked like he was trying to roll on the outside again, but Daniel saw it coming. Daniel to a twisted Samoa drop. Going for the pinfall. Leg hooked. Ref out of position once again. 2 and 3 and 9. Damien kicks out. Oh, this ref has been having a shocking night in all the matches. Daniel now waiting for Damien to get out. Oh, look, I thought he was going for that Daniel Dyno cutter. But he just hits that elbow. Now looks like he's stalking Damien. Looks like he's going for the Dyno cutter, and he connects with it. A rolling cutter there. Going for the pinfall. Is that gonna be it? Is Dyno gonna be part of Team Anarchy? And he is. What a big victory here for Daniel. So now we know 3 out of the 4 participants for Team Anarchy, Devil Storm and Daniel Dyno now just join us. 1 space left, and I think we will find out next week on Anarchy on who that 4th and final Remember, Team Anarchy is going to be this is replacing as the final bits of the match here. Daniel here hitting that Dyno cutter, rolling cut off variation move. He picks up the victory. What a way to end this evening. If you've not seen Prophecy Destiny, go back and watch them on CWE Network on YouTube. Until next time guys, stay safe.